Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan, Napoleon Bonaparte, the end of the four great conquerors. Imagine a young king whose thirst for conquest knew no bounds. Alexander the Great, a name that resonates with unbridled ambition. From the age of 20, he embarked on a decade-long spree of victories, creating an empire spanning 3 continents. But his relentless pursuit of glory came at a cost. In India, his army, worn and longing for home, faced a formidable enemy and an uncertain future. The king, known for his fearlessness, faced his greatest challenge not on the battlefield, but within his own ranks. The once invincible Alexander was forced to turn back, marking the beginning of his end. Alexander's return from India was marred by mutiny, loss, and an increasing sense of paranoia. His legendary drinking bouts intensified, leading to a mysterious illness that ultimately claimed his life. In his final moments, the king who once seemed immortal succumbed to mortality. His last words, "To the strongest," sparked a war of succession that tore his empire apart, leaving a legacy stained by the blood of ambition. From the ruins of Alexander's empire rose another would-be world conqueror, Julius Caesar. His admiration for Alexander drove him to surpass his hero's feats. Caesar, a military genius and a cunning politician, changed the face of Rome forever. But his quest for power was his undoing. Declaring himself dictator for life, he sparked fear in the hearts of the Roman Senate. The Ides of March saw his betrayal and assassination, a brutal end for a man who had rewritten the rules of power. Caesar's death plunged Rome into chaos, marking the end of a republic and the rise of an empire. As Europe grappled with the aftermath of Caesar's assassination, on the other side of the world, a new conqueror was on the rise. Genghis Khan, born of the harsh Mongolian steppes, united warring tribes and created an empire that eclipsed Alexander's in size. His conquests were brutal, his rule absolute. Yet, his death remains shrouded in mystery. Legends speak of a violent end, whether by disease, injury, or betrayal. His demise was kept secret, his burial a mystery, as if even in death the Khan sought to maintain the fear and respect he had commanded in life. Centuries later, in a world transformed by the Enlightenment and Revolution, Napoleon Bonaparte emerged as a new breed of conqueror. A child of the French Revolution, he rose to power amidst the chaos, crowning himself emperor. His military campaigns reshaped Europe, but his ambition led him to the frigid plains of Russia, and eventually to his downfall at Waterloo. Exiled and broken, the once great emperor spent his last days in isolated contemplation, a far cry from the battlefields, where he had made his name. Alexander, Caesar, Genghis Khan, Napoleon. 4 men who shaped the world with their will, yet each met an end that was starkly human. Their lives remind us of the fleeting nature of power and the eternal quest for something more. In their rise and fall, we find the timeless tale of human ambition, a story that continues to echo through the ages.